guys, welcome back to Alleyways, or if it's your first time here, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and if you haven't already, please join the Alleyways family. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on post notifications, not only so you know when I have new content, but also so I can include you in my subscriber shout out. This is my way of saying thank you to you guys. And you know, when you're thinking about joining the Alleyways family, I just want to tell you this truly is and has become a wonderful community. So I've been able to connect with you guys and make new friends, but I also see you guys connecting. We're getting to chat on premieres. We're being friends on other platforms. And this is a really safe, positive, and happy place. And I think now more than ever, a lot of us need that. So I'm really glad you're here and I hope you'll stay. So for today's video, I am doing my very first Disney Cruise Line Q&A. I have been on TikTok lately and a lot of people have been asking a lot of questions about Disney Cruise Line, and somebody on there actually suggested that I do a Q&A video. So I posted a small video asking for questions from people there, and of course if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments section down below and we'll do another Disney Cruise Line Q&A. But for today, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to pull up the video that I posted and we're just going to go through and make sure we answer everybody's questions. So all in all, there's 75 comments, but a lot of the questions do get repeated. So don't worry, this video is not going to be an hour long. Okay, this question came from my friend Johan. You're so sweet, first of all. We connected a while ago on TikTok when I barely had any followers, and I just want to tell you I love you and I appreciate you. I see you supporting me and being so kind, and it truly means the world. So Johan asked, what are my favorite activities to do on the cruise? My favorite food, drink, and dessert. My favorite activity is actually just hanging out by Satellite Falls. That's an adult-only pool area up on one of the top decks of the ship. There's tons of activities and I absolutely love things like the Broadway style shows, the trivia. But for me, when I think about what makes me happiest on board, it's those peaceful moments of just resting by the pool. That truly is my happy place. But aside from that, I would probably say trivia, the shows, and goofy golf. Now, favorite cruise food, drink, and dessert. Oh, this is so hard because everything is so delicious. Let's see. I did a Disney Cruise Line ranking the food in the dining room, but just off the top of my head right now, my favorite food is going to be scallops and palo. My favorite drink on board is mixing soft serve with coffee, and my favorite dessert is either amaretto souffle in Palo or Grand Marnier souffle and creme brulee in Royal Palace. They are absolutely amazing. Okay, so my friend Ella, your screen name is Ella Spam 14, asks, what is my favorite ship? Hers is the Dream. The Dream is mine as well. I don't have my Grand Slam yet. I've only been on the Dream and the Wonder, but Dream truly is like a second home to me. I love the newer ships. For me, I'm just somebody who enjoys the additional spaces. The spaces they have carved out for adults, I feel like are really elevated on the newer ships. So the Dream has my heart there. Our next question comes from Emily Rose, and Emily says, hi, I'm going on my first Disney cruise soon. What's the number one thing I need to bring that I wouldn't think to? And my answer is actually going to be something to wear on Pirate Night. Now, if you have not been on a Disney cruise, you wouldn't know, but Pirate Night is a big deal. This is a themed night where you're going to go to one of the main dining rooms. The restaurant is going to be decorated for Pirate Night. People are going to be in pirate costumes. You're going to eat a pirate themed menu, and then you're going to go to a big and incredible deck party called Pirates in the Caribbean and Buccaneer Blast, where you're going to see fireworks. And you're going to feel left out if you don't have something at least pirate-esque to wear. You don't have to go in a full costume, but if you wore something like a kind of frilly blouse and maybe like leather skirt, that would be perfect. Besides that, another thing that I would really suggest that you bring that has really helped me is a great cover up. So you're going to want even something like this, like I'm wearing now, would be great. This is a really kind of light summery dress. For me, I spend a lot of time by the pool, but I want to leave the pool and go down into the ship maybe for trivia or for Jack Jack's Diaper Dash or to eat in one of the restaurants, and they do require that you have an appropriate cover up on. So that's something that's just going to make the logistics of your trip a bit easier, is having a cover up that kind of does double as an outfit that you would feel comfortable going into a restaurant in. That has helped me a lot. But of course, if you have any specifics, I do have other videos on my channel that help with this, like Disney Cruise Line Day 1, things that you need to know. I've got some pack with me videos that might help. But please, Emily Rose, if you have any other questions, reach out, and also have so much fun. You're going to love your Disney cruise vacation. Okay, next question comes from our friend Jess361, and Jess asked something that so many people have talked about on TikTok and asked about, and that's ways to save money when booking the trip. Now, I'm going to be upfront with you guys. There's not a lot of ways to really get discounts on Disney Cruise Line. I can do a whole video about this, and I think it needs a whole video, but right off the bat, Jess, just to answer your questions. One, you can purchase Disney gift cards with a Target Red card to get 5% off, and then you can use those gift cards to pay for your trip. That's essentially going to give you a 5% discount, which is going to amount to quite a bit on some of these vacations. The other way to get a discount is by booking on board. So once you go on one Disney Cruise Line vacation, if you go and visit, I don't know what it's called, guest services or the planning desk, there is an area on board that's specifically dedicated to allowing guests to book their next vacation while they are on their current one, and they are going to give you a discount for doing that. Another way to help you save money is by using travel agencies like Dreams Unlimited. Dreams Unlimited is going to help you by giving you onboard credit when you book with them. I think it's in the amount of $100 per stateroom, and that goes a long way towards helping you pay for some of your things on board. You know, whether that's tips or drinks or fun services that you want to experience while you're there. I know that Costco also has some kind of rewards program where you can book with them and then get cash back in store. So you really do have to kind of be crafty with ways to save. But those two first ones are the main ones. So using Disney gift cards and rewards points, and then of course booking on board to get a discount. It's Birdie asked, what are some things you can do on DCL as an 18 to 21 year old? I've noticed a lot of it's either marketed for younger kids, teens, or 21 plus. So for me, from the time I was young, I wasn't somebody that was super into the kids clubs. And there's so much to do no matter what your age is. And if you're looking for things specifically 18 to 21, I would say take full advantage of the adult-only spaces. You finally made it into Quiet Cove. Congratulations. So hang out by Quiet Cove, hang out at Satellite Falls, hit up trivia in the district, hit up any of the activities in the district. Once you turn 18 on a Disney cruise, you're finally able to enjoy a lot of those really, really fun activities that are reserved for people that are 18 plus. And I know a lot of the things are geared towards 21 and up, but those 18 to 21 years, man, really take full advantage of those spaces. Trivia, I keep talking about it, is one of my absolute favorite things to do on board, and 18 to 21 is such a sweet spot for that because they have a lot of trivia that is going to be really great for younger people. So TV tunes trivia, movie quotes trivia, 90s music trivia, 80s music trivia, 2000s music trivia, all of those things are so much fun. And then as always, there's the activities for all ages. Goofy Golf, Jack Stiper Dash, going to the shows, seeing magicians, any of those things are going to be really wonderful. I'm the kind of person that once I made it into Quiet Cove, I was happy. I just wanted to be able to be there and relax and really enjoy that very special part of the ship. So I hope that really helps. But if you have any more specific questions on that, just send me a message, DM me on Instagram, or comment in the comment section down below, or send me a message on TikTok. So a lot of people, including Vivian9888 and other people who I do want to shout out, asked how many Disney cruises I've been on. So I just went on my 15th Disney cruise, so I'm a Platinum Castaway member. Okay, so the next question came from Eva Elliott and also Bryn18. Bryn, I see you commenting on my videos all the time and being so sweet, so thank you. I love you. That truly means the world to me. So, sorry, Izzy's crying. Are you okay? Eva said, is the price worth it? What makes Disney cruises so much more worth it than a Royal Caribbean cruise? And Bryn asked, what makes Disney cruises different than others that, and Bryn has been on Royal Caribbean. I love this question, and I have an entire video dedicated to why I love and prefer Disney Cruise Line on my channel that you could check out for even more detail. But to me, the main difference, and within the company these are things known as Disney differences, is overall quality. Now, in my experience, I have sailed with other cruise lines, including Royal Caribbean, and it is worth it to me to pay more for Disney because of the quality that I experience in service. The service that you receive from every single cast member is head and shoulders above what I've experienced elsewhere. The quality of food, the food on the buffet, the food in the main dining room, and even in the premium restaurants is all prepared by Michelin rated chefs. The menu and food is absolutely exquisite. The quality and the entertainment. Of course, Disney Cruise Line does pride themselves on giving you all Broadway style shows every evening. And then even just the quality of the spaces. So there's spaces that are available for every kind of portion of the family. They've really planned their cruise line and their spaces with the different kind of portions of family in mind. So there's wonderful areas just for adults and just for the kids, and then the family together. Also, cleanliness. This is a big one for me, and I've had wonderful experiences on other cruise line, but all in all, the ships on Disney are just cleaner. They have crews that are working literally. You can walk out on the ship at any point, day or night, and you'll see people scrubbing the outside of the ship, every portion of the inside of the ship, the cabins, everything on board is just so clean. And I know that cost is a big concern for a lot of people. Is Disney Cruise Line more expensive? Yes. Is it worth it? To me, yes, but that's the thing, different strokes for different folks. These are the things that make me decide to go with Disney Cruise Line and are a big deal to me. They might not be a big deal to you. Every cruise vacation is wonderful. I've never had a bad cruise, but to me, I would rather go on less cruises and save up for a Disney Cruise Line experience. However, like I said, I've been on other cruise lines and had wonderful experiences, but to me, overall quality in food, service, and cleanliness are really what defines the Disney differences to me. Okay, Madeline Elizabeth 23. First of all, Madeline, I love you. You are so kind. You build me up so much, and I have so much fun talking with you on TikTok. And she submitted some amazing questions, so let's go through these now. What's my favorite destination I've cruised to and why? Castaway Cay, Disney Private Island is like just my all-time favorite place I've ever been, hands down, anywhere. Castaway Cay is truly a magical place on this earth, and it will forever be my favorite destination. She asked how many Disney cruises I've been on. 15. My favorite stateroom to book and why. I actually just really love Disney's inside stateroom, and I do prefer to get a premium inside stateroom for the split bath, but it's more affordable than other options. It's extremely comfortable. It's nice and dark at night. The split bath makes it really great when you're traveling with family, just for accessibility, for, you know, being able to get ready. And I love the inside stateroom, especially on the new ships, because of the Enchanted Porthole. That's such a magical touch. Do I feel overwhelmed with crowds on the ships like in the parks? No, I've never felt overwhelmed with the crowds, except whenever you're leaving the lifeboat drill and everybody's in the same place at one time. But Disney has so many spaces for people to enjoy their time that I've never truly felt like there has been a crowd that has been really overwhelming for me. What's the best part of any cruise for me? Best part of any cruise is sharing dinner with my family. I was riding with my friend David, who's on the channel. Hi, David. And we were talking about how special a wonderful dinner is shared with good company. And the dinner that you experience on board Disney Cruise Line is just second to none. And some of my happiest memories are just being all around at one table, totally disconnected, not having our cell phones, and sharing a wonderful meal together. Those are some of my most special memories, really, just in my life. There's a question here from LSM313. Have I been on any other cruises in Disney? Yes, I've sailed with Royal Caribbean 8 times, and I actually went on the Big Red Boat, which was the original Disney cruise. Madeline said, what got us started with DCL? We were cruising with Royal Caribbean, and it was actually seeing the Disney ships, and after having initially been on the Big Red Boat and getting to interact with Disney characters and seeing that Disney had their own cruise line and being huge Disney fans, we knew we had to go. We did have to save up for quite a while, and when we finally got to go, I just remember being so excited, because I can remember as a child being on a Royal Caribbean ship and looking over at the Disney ship and just telling my parents, oh my gosh, Disney has a cruise, I can't believe it, and thinking the boat was beautiful and seeing the Mickey slide. And I knew that was just something that I wanted to do really badly, and my whole family felt the same way, and we were so blessed and so fortunate to have been able to travel with them. Let's see. Madeline asked, do I prefer the holiday cruises or regular sailings? I haven't gotten to do a holiday cruise, and that is on my bucket list. So I am going to at some point do both a maritime sailing and a Halloween on the high seas and let you know. Halloween is like, I like being home during Christmas, but I definitely want to do a maritime sailing. But I am a fall freak, and I'm dying to do the Halloween on the high seas, and so I think that's soon going to be my favorite. Have I rebooked my canceled cruises? I have not. I hope to soon. We've got to get back out there, but we of course have to wait until it's safe. Madeline also asked, what's my all-time favorite restaurant and meal? This is so hard, because Paulo is of course incredible, and dinner there is unbelievable, but because it is adults only, let's make this question about the main dining rooms. Enchanted Garden. Enchanted Garden is my all-time favorite Disney Cruise Line restaurant, and my all-time favorite meal is having the ahi tuna and avocado tower, pan-seared sea bass and scallops, and then sticky date pudding for dessert. Oh, and also the lobster ravioli. That, if I were in a last meal scenario, that would be it. I absolutely love that question. She asked, what's one thing you can't miss out on for every sailing? Buccaneer Blast. To me, there's something so magical about fireworks at sea. That's going to be a moment you're going to remember for the rest of your lifetime. When sailing becomes safe again, would you sail right away or wait to see how Disney handles things? I do have family members that are just going to be high risk, unfortunately, and so we do just have to take extra precautions, and so we'll have to wait for a bit, but we will be back on soon. Martina Pike asked, Disney Cruise Line for an adults only trip? Absolutely 100% yes. If you are somebody who enjoys cruising and you enjoy Disney, this is the trip for you. I actually have an entire video on my channel about why I think Disney Cruise Line is good for adults. I might have actually made two, but in combination with the answer that I gave earlier about why Disney is so much, you know, more worth it to me than other cruise lines, those Disney differences. Also, a lot of people have this fear of being around too many kids on their vacation, but I've never had that experience. I've never felt overrun with kids when I've been on board, partially because Disney does designate so many areas just for adults that are a lot of times empty because a lot of people are just choosing to spend time with their children in the family section. Yeah, I've never felt overrun with kids, and then you do actually get to feel like a kid, and when you're surrounded by so many happy families, you get to see really sweet moments that really make you grateful for your family and the experience that you're having there together, or your friends. And so I would always recommend Disney Cruise Line for any adult who's looking for a very luxurious, wonderful cruise vacation. Thank you for that question, Martina. Tara Grace 13 said that she's been on 3 Disney cruises so far and was wondering if I had any tips for dining. What would some of my tips for dining be? Don't miss out on the main dining rooms. Some people may want to go and do buffet dinner just to be able to enjoy the ship more, but to me, get in those dining rooms and enjoy them. They are so wonderful and so magical, and you don't want to miss a single one. One of my main tips for people who are traveling with adults for dining, if you are going to do a Paulo or Remy visit, I would highly suggest that you plan that visit on a night where there is going to be kind of a specialty menu. So whether that's a pirate night menu or princess and prince night menu, or kind of Star Wars Day at Sea, I think they have special menus, and some people may hate that advice, but for me, the main dining room's menus really shine on the regular nights. So you want to really be able to experience each of those dining rooms with their standard menus, because I think those are the most excellent. And then try and plan those Paulo or Remy visits on the nights when you're not going to miss what one of the main dining rooms has to offer. This next question comes from Dan Schneider's Big Toe. And Dan asked, or maybe Dan Schneider's Big Toe asked, what's my favorite cruise I've been on? My favorite cruise that I've been on is a 5-night on the Disney Dream that did the double dip at Castaway Cay, because as I said earlier, that truly is my favorite place on earth, and having 2 days there on a Disney cruise is just incredible. So thank you, I love that question. Let's see. Charlotte Hayes just left a sweet comment, and I just want to say thank you in person. She said, I had 2 Disney cruises canceled due to COVID. Charlotte, I'm so sorry. And she said, these videos are awesome little reminders of the magic. Thank you for saying that, because like with any social media, but I feel like especially with TikTok, I've really gotten, I feel like negativity is trendy on TikTok, and no matter if you're trying to just be positive and spread the magic, you're always going to get weird comments from people, and that's been happening on TikTok. So these words of kindness and encouragement from people really mean the world to me. So Charlotte, thank you. Your kindness truly has kept me motivated to keep making videos and putting them out there, and I appreciate that so much, and I hope you get to reschedule your trip soon. Okay, Lola Monroe asked actually several questions. So Lola, thank you for contributing. She asked, what are some of my favorite activities? Trivia, I absolutely love. Hanging out by the pool. Jack Jack's Diaper Dash, you cannot miss it. And then I also really, really love the family game shows in D Lounge, or the comedic shows in Evolution late at night. Those are just like my favorite things I have to do every single vacation. Lola asked if there's different ships and what the difference is between them, and are there theme type dinners? Yes, so there are currently 4, soon to be 5 Disney Cruise Line ships, and they're divided into 2 categories. So the Magic and Wonder class and the Dream and Fantasy class. The Dream and Fantasy are going to be newer and larger. The Magic and the Wonder are going to be older and smaller, but all of the ships are incredible. They're all beautiful, all amazing, and some of the main differences are actually going to be itineraries. So you're going to want to see which ships are going where and which locations you would want to go to. I love that question. And there are themed dinners. So there are 3 main dining rooms on all the ships that each have their own unique theme. There's Animator's Palette, which is reminiscent of an animator's studio. There is Enchanted Garden on the Dream and Fantasy, which is themed after the Garden of Versailles. And then there's going to be on all of the ships 1 permutation of Royal Palace or Royal Court, and on the older ships it's called Tritons and Lumieres, and this is just a very kind of formal, regal kind of environment. And then on the older ships there are 2 restaurants that I'm dying to go to. One is Tiana's Place, after one of my favorite princesses, Tiana from Princess and the Frog, and Rapunzel's Royal Table, which is themed after Tangled. These restaurants are incredible, and I literally watch people's cruise vlogs over and over again just to relive dinner in these incredibly themed restaurants. Lola also asked, I know about Wave phones, but can you contact people who are not on the cruise? Yes, you can pay for a Wi-Fi package. I believe it's $90 for 100 megabytes of data, and that will allow you to use iMessage or apps or anything like that to contact people, although I really do prefer to disconnect. My friend Claire Street asked, what's my favorite part at DCL? So hard to pick. I would say my favorite part overall are the cast members. The cast members are what make the magic, and the people that you get to meet on board that are so kind, that truly treat you like royalty, are what make these vacations so memorable. So you're going to have an incredible stateroom attendant, an incredible wait staff, and just people that are so kind to you, that make you feel so special. And when I think about the essence of Disney Cruise Line, these cast members are that. That's a wonderful question. Thank you. Oh, Charlotte Deus88, I hope I said your name right, actually said, this is really cool. My uncle is staff captain and also acting captain if he needs to be. Do you ever get to meet them or have photos? Yes, so the captains actually do a reception where you can go and meet them, and they have free drinks at that, which is really cool. And a lot of times we'll go and get to meet them, and they're always so fascinating, so kind, and very interesting. So that's really cool that your uncle does that. Which ship is he on? That is really, really neat. Let me know, and then I will look for him on my next cruise. Okay, Jenna Bovin, you guys, I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names, asked favorite port I've been to. Castaway Cay, as I've said, that's just Disney's private island, is truly incredible. It is such a happy, special place. And then Jenna also asked what my favorite spot is on any of the ships. Satellite Falls. So Satellite Falls, as I said earlier, is an all adults pool area on one of the uppermost decks of the ship on the front that overlooks everything around you. They play this very calming music, and they have a waterfall kind of feature, and it is so relaxing and so peaceful, and I cannot wait to be back there again. And Jenna, thank you for your question. You also comment on my videos a lot, and I just really appreciate that. Reagan Pinicaro asked how many Disney cruises I've been on. She's been on 6. I did answer this, but I just wanted to shout her out because Reagan, you interact so much on my videos, and I appreciate it so, so much, as well as little Princess Anna. Now, Anna asked a question that I hope I can answer within the next couple years. Palo brunch or dinner, and Palo or Remy. So I've only gotten to do Palo dinner. You guys settle the debate in the comments down below. Palo brunch or Palo dinner, and Palo or Remy. I've actually seen some vlogs of people like Michael K who say they actually prefer Palo. I still want to have the experience of both. I've seen incredible things out of all of them, and I hope that's a question I can answer very soon. Okay, thank you guys all so, so much for sending me your questions, for leaving kind comments, for continuing to support me. I love you guys so much, and you, like, I just can't even explain how much happiness you bring me, and I want to shout out 2 very special subscribers now. I want to give a big welcome to the Alleyways family to Demi Walsh. Demi, you just recently subscribed and were really kind. I know that you were watching the cruise vlogs, and I hope that you will continue to enjoy the content here and join the Alleyways family. Thank you so, so much for your kind words of encouragement. I also want to give a big hello and thank you to Pablo Garcia. Pablo, you are always so, so sweet, and I just appreciate your kind words and compliments all the time so much. Please, if you guys want a subscriber shout out, let me know in the comments down below. I really want to thank you and acknowledge you for all that you do for me. I love you guys. Give me your questions for the next Disney Cruise Line Q&A, and I can't wait to see you again very soon right here on Alleyways. Bye!